evening of music, so I want to go ahead and get started. Much like our winter concert, we're going to start with our youngest members and work our way up to our most veteran performers. So we are going to start tonight with our 5th grade band. These students started in late October and met 2 days a week up through Christmas break, and then when we got back from Christmas break, we met 3 days a week to hopefully prepare them for 6th grade band next year. We hope. Lily is in the spot where the music blows off the stand, so she wins the prize. We have some students that are going to introduce our songs tonight. We kind of have a theme, so I'm going to introduce Hattie Hubbard, who's going to introduce our first song.
While most of our concert tonight focuses on the music of stage and screen, our first song is about synergy. What is synergy? Synergy is a combined action of two or more forces, people, or things that give total effects greater than the individual parts. That is exactly what being in a band is like. All parts coming together to make music. Enjoy Synergy March.
And to introduce our second song, Jocelyn Smith.
Power Rock is a melody of 2 familiar songs by the rock group Queen. The first is We Will Rock You, which was in the movie Revenge of the Nerds, The Mighty Ducks, and even in an episode of The Big Bang Theory. The second is Another One Bites the Dust, that has also appeared in TV shows and also several Super Bowl commercials.
I see that our Arctic blast has stopped. I'm sure we're all thankful for it being cool, because with this many people it will be warm soon enough, but now it stops blowing, right, Lily? Yeah, okay, we continue with our 6th grade band. So these students, many of them were in 5th grade band last year, and they are progressing in their skills in 6th grade. They have 3 songs for you tonight. To introduce our first is Declan Kelly.
Hi, my name is Declan, and before we get started with our first song, I would like to share with you some fun facts about the song we will be playing, The Final Countdown. The Final Countdown was first released in February of 1986 by the band named Europe, and was first performed live April 29th, 1986 at the premiere for their tour. Most of you have probably heard this song before in some different movies like Top Gun, Armageddon, and even more interesting, the song was originally created for the 1980 movie called The Final Countdown. Now please have fun and enjoy.
Fun and kind of strange fact about this 6th grade band group, we happen to have not 1, not 2, but 3 sets of twins in this one band. Now, unfortunately, Isaac's brother Lucas couldn't be with us tonight because he is not feeling well, and it's their birthday. But it's all good because we still have Isaac, and he is going to introduce the next song for us.
Themes from Harry Potter includes 2 different themes written by composer John Williams, a film composer who has written music for at least 118 movies. The first is Hedwig's theme, which is also the main theme from Harry Potter movies. The second is Harry's Wondrous World. It is also from the first Harry Potter movie.
So speaking of twins, here are Aurora and Annabelle to introduce our next song.
Oh. My name is Annabelle, and I'll be telling you some facts about The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is a TV series from Disney Plus with 24 episodes and is also a film. The Mandalorian theme has many versions, but often features a 70-piece orchestra. It often plays when Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda, comes on the screen. The music resembles isolation and strength in the Mandalorian's journey. Pedro Pascal was the first person to play the Mandalorian theme song. The show came out in April 2019 and ended in May of 2023. The film will come out in May of 2026.
And before we're done with the 6th grade group, I also want to give a thank you to Jackson Dalton and Violet Burns, who volunteered to help be fill-in percussionists for this group. We will have a little transition while we move our 5th and 6th graders into the bleachers and move our middle schoolers and jazz band to our stage. This is our 7th and 8th grade or middle school band. So these students, many of them are second or third year players, although we had quite a few new players this year too, which is always a blessing. So you are going to hear some fun music from them tonight. I will introduce Tori Carter to do our first introduction.
Funky Town is a well-known song featured in movies like Shrek 2 and Alvin and the Chipmunks. But what's not so well known is the story behind it. Steven Greenberg, who created the disco group Lips Inc., dreamed of New York. His hopes to move to the city inspired the idea of Funky Town.
Next, I'd like to introduce Braxton Wuckles.
Danny Elfman's Music in the Dark is a melody of some composer Danny Elfman's most recognizable movie themes. It begins with This Is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas, followed by Grand Finale from Edward Scissorhands, the theme from Beetlejuice, and ending in the main theme from Spider-Man.
For the middle schoolers' last selection, I would like to invite up Colton Dalton.
Michael Jackson was known as the King of Pop. He created some of the most popular and recognizable music of the 80s. He was also known for his over-the-top tour productions, making his medley of Billie Jean, Beat It, Bad, and Thriller the perfect way to complete our part of the concert.
to have students read these, so I'm gonna read these. Our first number is Blues in Hausflat, which was written by Count Basie and Frank Foster. The Count Basie Orchestra is a 16 to 18 piece big band. They were founded in 1935 and have won 18 Grammy Awards. The W.R. Ryder Jazz Band was fortunate enough to travel to Tri-C in Cleveland for a jazz festival where they were able to listen to them perform, participate in clinics, and perform for the members of the group and receive feedback. One student in this group even received a full scholarship to return to Tri-C this summer for jazz clinics and a performance at Playhouse Square. That's junior Aiden Miller. In Blues and Hausflat, you will hear a tenor sax solo by senior Lincoln Monroe and a trombone solo by Mr. Aiden Miller. One, two, ready. Touchdown Tony was written in honor of NFL quarterback who played Tony Romo, who played for the Dallas Cowboys for 13 seasons. Romo, sorry. Come over here. Romo holds several Cowboy team records, including passing touchdowns, passing yards, most games, and at least 300 passing yards in games with 3 or more touchdown passes. In this piece, our soloists are once again Mr. Lincoln Monroe. One, two, three, four. My apologies, I forgot solos from Caitlin Libertowski. Josiah, and also Aiden Miller. The Libertango was featured in several movies, TV shows, and also a Volvo S60 commercial. It's a key part of the 1988 movie Frantic, directed by Roman Polanski. It's a fiery tango that features an alto solo by Braxton Wackles. Also a clarinet solo by senior Ayla Goggin. more transition to our high school band, so bear with us. Thank you. All right, as I said, here we are with our high school ensemble. They are a really great group of kids that I've had a lot of fun with this year and in years past. This group of seniors is the first group of fifth graders that I got to teach when I came to Western Reserve. And that is a really special thing, seeing these kids all the way through their musical journey. I'm gonna miss these seniors so much, and since I'm crying and I forgot to give the mic to Holly, I'm gonna do that so she can do the 50-50 drawing. While we're thanking people that support the music in our schools, I want to say a huge shout out to Mr. Will Snyder and to the administration here at Western Reserve. They have put a lot of time and effort and funds into supplying our students with instruments that they need. Maddie and Shiloh, can you guys stand up and show off your beautiful instruments? We were able to purchase a brand new bass clarinet and a brand new bari sax that had not been replaced in over 40 years, thanks to the funds that were given to us by the Western Reserve School. So thank you from the bottom of our heart for all that you do. And now I introduce Emily Torres to introduce our first song.
Barbie was a 2023 movie that looked at the iconic doll and challenges stereotypical roles. It includes the songs Barbie Dreams, the 1997 song Barbie Girl, What Was I Made For, and Dance the Night. It includes solos by Addison Gibson, Amani Bazell, Braden Hicks, and Lindsay Sprouse.
like to introduce Leah Carpenter.
Bruno Mars has started his 24K Magic Tour in 2017. The songs from this medley are some of his most iconic from this tour. They include 24K Magic, That's What I Like, and Treasure. We feature Aiden Miller and senior Lincoln Monroe.
And senior Aiden Gomez on drum set. I would like to introduce Caitlin Libertowski.
ABBA not only had a great musical career, but also hit the stage in the Broadway musical Mamma Mia. ABBA on Broadway is an upbeat selection of the most memorable songs from the show, including I Have a Dream, Mamma Mia, SOS, Knowing Me, Knowing You, The Winner Takes It All, and Dancing Queen, solo by Amani Bazell.
once again, my heartfelt gratitude goes out to so many people listed on the back of the program and not, but especially to you, the parents, the grandparents, the community members, the Western Reserve staff who came out to watch these students tonight and support them on their musical journey. One little bit of housekeeping to help us tear down this lovely setup. All 6th grade students will be in charge of taking all stands back to the band room, racking them and taking them back and setting them up. All middle school students, 7th and 8th graders, you are responsible for all the blue chairs. High schoolers, you are responsible for percussion equipment, setting it back up the way it belongs in the band room. Here to introduce our last number is Braden Hicks.
Epic gaming themes are some of the most recognizable video game themes. Themes include Assassin's Creed 3 main title, Braja, Dragonborn, the Skyrim theme, Sadness and Sorrow, and Baba Yetu. We hope the music of stage and screen have entertained you tonight.
seniors' last concert. And as she mentioned, we are Mrs. Hicks' 5th grade class, meaning that we are the first class that she had the whole time. So each year, the seniors like to show some recognition to Mrs. Hicks. She does a lot for us. Like, she works by off. Like, she does a lot. So I just hope you know how much you mean to us. Each of us, the seniors, even the whole class, you do so much. So you really do deserve this.
I know most of you can't see me right now. I didn't join band in 5th grade like everybody else did. I joined my 7th grade year. And even though I was behind everybody, Ms. Hicks was still there for me. She still helped me get on the level everybody else was. And I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna miss this program when I'm gone.
I'm honestly really happy I joined band. If it wasn't for my mom and my brother being here, I wouldn't be here today. And being in 5th grade with the new band director is obviously kind of tough. There's been a lot of problems throughout the years, obviously, but we manage. And I'm so happy to still be in band today, to see the rest of the underclassmen grow up to what they've become now, including the underclassmen of what they are now. I'm just really proud of everybody, and I'm really glad for you being my band director. I appreciate you so much.